Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Lynn. I can't believe I have this already, but here we are, August 3rd, and I have my August bargain bead box. So, as you can see, I haven't opened it or anything. I did want to share it with you, but if you are also a subscriber and want to wait for your own package, then I certainly understand. I wouldn't want to spoil your fun of seeing the surprises that we have to look forward to every month. But in the meantime, if you are interested, then I'd love for you to stick around. And here we have our package, and oh, we have a beautiful deep red little pouch here to take a look at. So I'm going to get organized and I'll be right back and we'll take a look at everything in this beautiful little package, okay? All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Well, this month our theme is called Saguaro Sunset. And if you're not familiar with the Saguaro, I had to look it up myself, so don't feel bad. But it is a national park in Arizona. So I'm sure it's very lovely. Just, probably you get that deserty kind of atmosphere, I would guess. But anyway, it tells us that we have a palette of red, turquoise, purple, and more. And the month's gemstone is jasper, with a variety of pendants and gemstone beads, along with accents of Alaskan agate and riverstone, porcelain focals, sparkling crystals, and a collection of copper-finished beads, pendants, and findings complete the collection. So I'm always excited when we have a metal that is other than, just gold or silver. So copper is going to be a lot of fun. I just did a piece in copper. So anyway, this month we have 21 items to take a look at with a value of $90.79. And for those of you who have been thinking about maybe subscribing to the Bargain Bead Box, that's typical of the value that we receive in our boxes, and we pay $24.99, which includes shipping. So it's very, very hard to beat, y'all. So let's take a look at our items and see how much fun we're going to have. We start off with this pendant. Isn't that beautiful? That antique copper. And that is red jasper. Actually, I believe it says, some of it says red rainbow jasper, but to be honest with you, it's really difficult to tell the difference. And this is 34 by 23 millimeters. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's item 1. Item 2 is 2 pieces of 24 by 18 red jasper teardrop pendants. I love that you get 2 of these. That way, if you decide you want to make earrings, you can. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, look at this one. How fun is that? 2 beautiful pendants. As you can see, there's the hole right at the top. I hope you can see. There you go. I'm moving it around so hopefully you can see it. But those are lovely too. I love getting 2 of those. I will say I probably wouldn't make a pair of earrings out of them because they are so different. But they are so different because they're a natural gemstone. So no complaints from me. All right. And number 3 is 4 pieces of approximately 14 by 9.5 millimeters of red jasper teardrop beads. Exciting. Oh, and these, the hole is drilled from top to bottom. as you can see right there. These have some variation as well. We have one here that's much lighter, but those are fun. Dainty little teardrops here. Okay, and package 4 contains 8mm red rainbow jasper round beads, and it's a 15-inch strand, so that's very generous. So you can see that's quite a long strand. These are gorgeous. Look at some of the different markings on them. That's gemstones for you, though. You know, when they're natural, they have variations, and it depends on the rough that they're cut from, but these are really nice. Okay, and of course they would go with all of our teardrops here beautifully. Okay, our next package is 4 by 2.5mm red rainbow jasper faceted Hishi beads, a 7-inch strand. These are always fun. Oh, look, they're faceted, so you got some flash in there. Look at that. Aren't those pretty? Ooh, I love those. I don't think I've ever seen any Hishi beads this small that had been faceted. That's gorgeous, I gotta say. Okay, number 6 is 3 to 3.5mm Alaskan agate micro faceted round beads. Ooh, micro beads. Fun, fun. Look at those. Oh, you got some pretty colors. I love that this has some green and gray and some almost I would call cream color, but this will really be pretty with our red jasper. Look at that. Those are just going to be gorgeous. I'm going to see if I can move my camera down just a little closer. Hold on just a second. Okay. There we go, maybe. I want you guys to be able to see real well. Okay, package number 7 is 6mm red rainbow jasper matte round beads, and it's a 7-inch strand. Here we go. You can tell they're rainbow jasper because they have some different colors and some markings and so forth. Because these are natural gemstones, you may see some little lines like that where it's just a natural inclusion in the gemstone, but there we have those. Okay, and we'll put those up here like so. Next, we have 6mm sea sediment jasper round beads in orchid. We have 7 inches of this. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Look at the variations in the beads. I like these beads. These are pretty. Okay, I'm just going to kind of lay those right there. Okay, next we have 5.5mm crystal faceted English cut round beads in turquoise green. I love English cut beads, you guys. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that. Look how sparkly. Is that gorgeous? This is a nice strand too. I mean, it's a 10-inch strand, so you get plenty of these as well. Oh, I just love those. You know, green is one of my favorite colors anyway, so no surprise that I love them. Okay, next we have 7 by 4.5mm crystal faceted rectangle beads in dark coral red. Oh, that's a pretty color. Look at that. Ooh, these have a lot of flash, don't they? They're a thin bead. You can see that. That's the thickness. And then there's your flat. Oh, those are so pretty. Let's wrap those right there. Okay, and next we have 8mm Riverstone Fossil Jasper Matte 7.5-inch strand. Oh, those are real. I love how neutral that is. That's really pretty. They're very well done. Love them. That's these just go beautifully with that red jasper, don't they? My goodness. All right. Up next we have, this is something very unusual, guys. 58 by 33mm porcelain cactus bead in ivory with brown wash. Wow, look at the size of that. That's very different from things that we normally get, which I love. The drill is all the way through the longest part of the cactus. I could see this on a necklace that was fairly long, like a 30-inch chain or something like that. That's neat. Okay, put him right here. Then we have a 20-gram mix of 6 by 3mm glass rondelle beads in Sunset Skies. Take a look at these. Oh wow, we have lots of colors here. Look at that. Look at that mix. That's fun. I'm just holding them down kind of by the beads so you guys can see. They do coordinate very well. I'm just going to lay those out right there. We still have quite a few items to go. Probably going to run out of room on my mat here. Okay, next up, oh, this is gorgeous. Hand-painted porcelain cylinder bead in Southwest Nights. Y'all are going to love this. Look at that. This really reminds me of the Native Americans that were in this part of the country. So beautiful. Goes with our turquoise. It goes with our red. It's got some orange to it. Just beautiful. Love that. It's going to be a very pretty focal. Okay, and now we're going to get into some of our findings. Next up, we have a 4-piece set of 37 to 46mm cactus teardrop pendant set in antique copper with patina. Oh, here we got to put that right there with our cactus. You know, you could do a necklace with this and then pair it with that, or with these. Both are beautiful. And I like teardrop shaped earrings. I think they're very elongating for the neck. But you could use them as a pendant. You could use them as an earring. If these are a little too big for you, certainly make pretty pendants because they have this, look at that green in there, the patina. So pretty. And both of them have that patina marking. These are much lighter because they're cut out. These are just more substantial because the cactus is thicker. There's a look at the back on that one and a look at the back on that one. This one's ridged with the patina. So fun. Okay, next up we have a 4-piece 25 by 22mm teardrop chandelier pendants in antique copper. These look fun. Let me get them open. Oh, these are going to be so fun, y'all. All 4 are alike. I love the shape, and they have 5 holes at the bottom for the chandelier. Aren't those pretty? They're very light, too, to be as substantial as they are. Got that little pyramid there, like the Incas, I think it was. Beautiful. There's the back. These are definitely going to be cool earrings. Okay. Put a pair there. We'll put a pair over here. Okay, number 17 is 6 pieces of 27 by 17 millimeter textured teardrop links in antique copper. So we have some links. There we are. Those would make nice pieces if you were transitioning a piece to chain, you know, from beading to chain. Those are very pretty. But you could do anything your heart desires, you know. It's there for you to do as you see fit. I'll back out and get you a whole shot before we're finished here. So I'm running out of room. I'm going to just pull out just a little bit. There we go. Try to get a wider shot. Okay, next up we have 30 pieces of 6 millimeter detailed bicone spacer beads in antique copper. I'm not going to take these out of the pack, y'all, because they'll be all over my floor. But look at that. Those are cute. They're almost shaped like what we call saucer beads. There you can see the shape. 30 pieces is generous too. Okay, we'll lay those right there. It's just not wanting to focus, is it? That's better. Okay, number 19 is 30 pieces of 7 millimeter bead caps. Oh, these are pretty. I'll dump some out in my hand for y'all to see. This is a unique shape. They're kind of a, there you go. Really pretty. Come on, camera. Nice. Okay. Bead caps are always great to have. They really enhance a project, I think. All right, next up we have 3 pieces of 24 by 11 hook and eye clasps. Ooh, nice. These are really pretty. There you go. That's what those look like. There's the back. These are both the same. They're the same on both sides, but these do have a front and a back. And what you do is on the larger hole there, you just hook these through. But those are fun. Just put those right up there. Try to get you make sure that we can get everything in our shot here. And last but never least is chain. We have 4x3 textured oval cable chain, and we get I think a meter. That's usually what we get. That's pretty. Look at that chain. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Beautiful chain. Y'all know I love my chain. I love finishing things with chain. But yeah, it's a very generous portion, enough for several projects, depending on what you do. Okay. All right. Well, this is our August bargain bead box. As I said, it's a wonderful subscription. In my opinion, you get so much value out of this. But not only do you get the value of the box, you also get a very generous 30% off coupon to their sister store, which is Bead Box Bargains. I always get those mixed up. I have to think that I'm saying it right. But you can take advantage of anything that they have on their Bead Box Bargains site even though it's already beautifully priced, and you get to take another 30% off. So, just value, 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 in my opinion. And I will leave a link, a direct link to them down below. If you have any questions, you can always contact their customer service. Their customer service is very, very good. So don't ever hesitate to reach out if you need to. Well, all right, you guys, that's kind of it for me today. I can't wait to come back and figure out some things to put together and share with you. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember to hit that subscribe and like button if you enjoyed the video and if you're not already a subscriber. I love having you here. I enjoy sharing with you, and it's just a lot of fun for me. Remember to take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.